Hello friends and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're doing my very extensive body care routine. I do want to mention that I suffer with a lot of ingrown hairs, KP, texture, pigmentation on my entire body. I have since I was like 11, 12 years old, essentially when I hit puberty. I am finally, as I'm entering my 30s, I've mentioned this many times, I'm taking my body care very seriously. So this may seem super extensive. It might be even more extensive than the skincare routine that I have for my face, which I know is totally insane. I'm very serious about my skincare on my body. So I'm really making an effort to repair the skin on my body, give it lots of love and attention, and have it looking its best than it's ever have before. But without any further ado, let's get into it. I am gonna hop in the shower. It is the evening time. I'm doing an evening shower tonight, but there is one step that I do before I hop in the shower that's really important to share in this routine, and that is dry brushing. I've been dry brushing very inconsistently for like a couple of years. I just, in the last year or so, discovered Higher Doses copper dry brush. So these are all copper bristles in the middle here. And I have never had a better exfoliation than with this brush. It just like gets all that dead skin off, and it's so great at exfoliating the skin. So I'm going to do this all over my body, primarily my arms and my legs, because that's where I'm really trying to exfoliate, but it's going to give you that lymphatic drainage as well. I'm wearing a little t-shirt and some shorts. I'm gonna do my dry brushing routine, and then we're gonna hop in the shower. I'll share some of the products I use in the shower when I come out, and then we'll go through my post-shower routine after that. Okay, my friends, we are out of the shower, and now it's time for our post-shower routine. Quickly, what I did in the shower, I used my Necessaire Body Exfoliator Bar. This uses a physical exfoliant just to massage across the skin, help get rid of any textured skin, any old dead skin cells, and then I follow up with my Ignature Holy Wash. This is such a beautiful cleanser. It's literally like a cleanser for your face, but for your entire body. You treat your body as you would your face. The ingredients in your body care products can be a little bit more active because the skin on your body tends to be a little bit thicker, a little bit more resilient than the delicate skin on our face. So that's just one thing to keep in mind. Do skin cycling with my body care products. We'll kind of rotate the types of products that I use on certain days, just so that I'm not over applying products and that I'm kind of making sure that I use all of my products, but on different days across the week. Day one is typically Retinoid, a retinol day, and I have been using the Shani Darden Body Reform Treatment Serum with 2% Gram-Active Retinoid. She's created a body version, and this actually has a higher percentage of retinoid. This one says to start with 1 to 2 nights a week. This is a very thin serum. I have used, actually still have it, this body retinol. This is the Necessaire body retinol. I had to stop using this because the smell was so foul. I literally could not even keep it on my body. Like, there are some products that have a little bit of a scent and I can deal with it. And I go to bed sometimes, my husband's like, what does that smell like? Forest or like grass or dirt? And it's like, just deal with it. It's my skincare. This smells, unfortunately, like vomit, like literal vomit. And I have a huge aversion to the smell of vomit, and I cannot deal with this. So I knew that I needed an alternative. This one, which is so much better. It still has a little bit of like an odd scent to it, but it's so much more manageable. It smells totally tolerable. And I love that the way this feels on my skin. It feels more like a serum with this leaves a little bit more of a sticky residue. And to be honest, I tried so hard to get past the scent. And even when I did use it, I didn't really see much of a difference. Whereas this, I feel like is the bee's knees. Really great. Okay, so day one, I would do a retinoid, and I would follow that up with some moisturizing, hydrating ingredients. I apply this specifically to my arms and legs where I want to have that exfoliating, resurfacing, even skin tone look. Day two is exfoliation. We're using our active acids. This product by Necessaire I actually like. It's called the Body Peel, and it uses 12% AHA, BHA, PHA. So all of the acids it uses. And so I typically do not like to over exfoliate, over apply certain products to my skin. So that's why I'll do a night of retinol and then the following night of a exfoliating acid. And then you have your 2 rest days. And with my 2 rest days, I really just like slather on all of those hydrating, moisturizing ingredients. I layer so many different products, which I will share. And then I also have, depending on like if I want to have a little bit of a tan, a little bit of color to my skin. It makes me look glowy. It's not too bronze, not too tan, but it just makes me look like I have a nice healthy glow. This is my absolute favorite self tanner. It is clear, which means it won't stain your clothing, it won't stain your bed sheets, doesn't have a really bad smell, and it is the perfect color. This is in the shade light to medium. And I used to be someone who was like extra dark kind of gal. Me in a light medium tan looks just really healthy and natural. It's kind of like, is she glowing? Is she tan? I can't really tell. So I love these products. This one's for the body. It's a beautiful clear mousse, and this one is a clear face tan water spray, so you can spray it directly on your face. I also have the brush. You can spray it on the brush and then blend it and buff it out to your face and décolleté. Sometimes I only use this, and then when I'm feeling a little extra, I will use the body one as well, and it gives me that nice glow. We're going through the days. We do retinol, acid, tan, hydrate. Retinol, acid, tan, hydrate. And that's if you want to stick with a consistent tan. Otherwise, I'll just like do moisture on my 2 rest days. Hopefully that makes sense. Maybe I'll leave like a little like diagram on the screen for you all so you know kind of what the routine looks like. So I just did actually my retinol routine yesterday. So this is one that we're skipping on. So it's actually going to be our body peel day, and we can actually still use our hydrating moisturizing ingredients. So I'm going to walk through what those products are and then how I layer them. So first up, we have the Osea Hyaluronic Body Serum. This is one of those really lightweight products, and I think of this body serum as kind of layering my skin. I always start with a hyaluronic acid, then I'll apply a different type of serum, and then I'll go in with my facial oil and then my moisturizer. So that's how I look at layering the products on my skin. So I'll start with the Osea Hyaluronic C Serum, and then I'll go in with the Cydia. This is the body serum, the braless scent. It smells really nice, kind of woodsy, earthy. I'm like adoring this scent. Super great. It has hyaluronic acid, squalane, prickly pear. It's going to hydrate, moisturize, and just kind of soothe the skin. And if you struggle with KP, this routine is perfect for you. If you don't know what KP is, it's Keratosis Pilaris. It's an overproduction of keratin in the skin, which can leave you with kind of that chicken look. Chicken look. You look like a chicken. No, you have like that kind of like bumpy chicken like skin. Strawberry skin is what it's called sometimes. Sometimes there's some hyperpigmentation. It can leave scarring really easily. And so even if you don't have keratosis pilaris, this routine is going to leave you glowing, hydrated, just looking your absolute best for your entire body. So after I apply those 2 serums, I go in with my oils or my balms. First, the H&H Body Balm. This is a lifting and firming body treatment cream. This one I actually specifically target around my legs, upper legs, thighs, glute area, because I want that anti-aging firming effect in the areas that I would experience more cellulite, because this is supposed to help target the cellulite that has face grade ingredients in it. We love that. Anti-aging actives, hydrating ingredients that help keep you looking lifted, firm, and silky soft. Of course, you can use this head to toe, but I like to specifically apply it to my legs. When we're talking about the mother load of hydration and just like locking all of those ingredients in, Undaria Algae Body Butter. She's thick, she's creamy, she's gonna lock in all of these products. She smells delicious. We love her. During the day, when I get out of the shower, I'm doing my morning shower routine, I have been using this. I got this for Christmas and I have to include it because it's going to make you feel so luxurious, so chic, smell amazing. It's just going to be the most luxurious part of your morning skincare routine. And the reason why I don't apply this at night is because she's pricey and she's small. So I don't want to waste her at bedtime. Apply her during the day when I'm going for a date night. I want to look glowy, oily, and just like super hydrated, but smell delicious. This is the Maison Francis Kurkdjian Baccarat Rouge 540. It is a scented body oil. I've talked about in my favorites of the best of 2024, the scented hair mist. That one is beautiful. I think everyone should have a hair mist because why should your body not smell good head to toe? But this is much more potent. It's such an experience. I absolutely love this. You will be glowing. It has, I think, a little bit of shimmer. When I go to the south of France, like this is coming with me and it's going to be doused all over my entire body. I also have an honorable mention, the U Beauty Sculpt Arm Compound. I first purchased this and I actually have a subscription, so I've got a lot. I have like 3 backups. This is a very thin kind of serum-y consistency that is supposed to help with crepey looking skin. Now I heard Arm Sculpt Compound and I was like, she's gonna snatch my arms and I'm gonna look toned, but that's not what it does. Do not be fooled. It does not shrink your arms, but it is really good for those with aging skin who have noticed a little bit of creping in their arm area. This is supposed to help target that. It also does have some really beautiful active ingredients that's going to be beneficial to your skin. It contains probiotics, retinol, stabilized vitamin C, vitamin E, marine bacillus extract, superoxide dismutase, and glutathione. It's got lots of ingredients in here, and I'm like, even if it's not sculpting my arms, it is giving me some incredible ingredients in here. So that is why I'm going to continue to use it. This is usually in my morning skincare routine. I will apply this and then I will go in with this. Okay, I hope you're following along. Because we've already done our body retinol, that is yesterday, that was day 1. Day 2, we are doing our exfoliation. Like you would your skincare routine, you would apply your exfoliation and then you would apply your hydrating ingredients afterwards. So that's what we're going to do. This I specifically target around the areas where I want to exfoliate. So I will focus on the areas of my arm that have kind of like more rough, bumpy skin, any kind of discoloration, because we know acids help to even out skin tone. The 2 fundamental things you have to know with KP is that it requires exfoliation and hydration. So exfoliation from your physical exfoliants like your dry brushing, exfoliation bar, and your acids, as well as hydration. So think of your hydrating ingredients like hyaluronic acid, those ceramides, a lot of moisturizing ingredients like shea butters to deeply nourish the skin because it tends to lean a little bit more dry. So after my peel, I'm gonna go in with my hydrating serum, which is the Hyaluronic Body Serum by Osea. This is a super lightweight hydrating serum that really quickly absorbs into the skin. Next serum is our Cydia Body Serum. This has a spray nozzle, but it actually is quite thick. So I will just apply this onto my hands first and then layer it on my body. Typically, I would do this without a robe, but because we're on the internet, I have my robe on. And if you're wondering where my robe is from, it's from Pottery Barn. It's the most beautiful, like, waffle knit, but then the inside is this like terry towel. Softest, most comfortable robe I've ever worn. I'm obsessed with it. Lastly, I apply the Osea Body Butter. So thick. Gorgeous. The very last step is a body scraper. This is like a crescent moon shaped tool. This is by the Detox Market Detox Mode, but there's lots of different body scrapers you can get. You want to make sure you have really moisturized, oiled skin, but you're basically scraping this against your body. It's a form of lymphatic drainage. It's really great for helping to shift that excess fluid. I will leave some links down below about body scraping so you can look into it yourself. Also, I want to mention my deodorant that I use in my morning body care routine is the Agent Nature Holy Stick number 3. It smells so good. Best natural deodorant if you're looking for one. My husband uses the unisex one. We have like the him and her deodorants and he loves it. He says he's never gonna go back to another deodorant. He's obsessed with this one. So highly recommend Agent Nature deodorants if you're looking for one. And my last honorable mention is my Philips epilator. I use it to remove hair from my legs. I love this. I used to wax a lot and sometimes it's hard to keep up with that. So when I'm noticing a few little new hairs come in on my leg, I will use an epilator. It hurts like a little bit, but really not that bad. It's pretty tolerable. It's an easy way to remain hairless on your legs without having to shave where you get kind of those stubbies. It like makes your skin so incredibly smooth. I love using my little Philips epilator as well. So that is my body care routine. We walked through day 2 of our exfoliation. If you're interested in seeing how I apply my like day 1 and my day 3 and 4, then let me know in the comments, but I hopefully explained it. I will leave the routine down below of like day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, and how I repeat that so you know all the products that I use on those days. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this video was informative and helpful. I hope you learned something and got a few different recommendations. If you're looking for more beauty, glow up, wellness videos, then make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I would love to have you, and if you have any video recommendations, please leave them in the comment section down below. I would love to hear from you. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye everyone.